So are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So one of my absolute favorite stories that I love to share, and everybody's heard it a million times, Victor Korchnoi, who was at the time in 1980, the number 2 player in the world. He invited me to be his trainer during the tournament here in Holland in Wijk aan Zee. And at the end of the tournament, he had come to me and he said, Yasser, I'd like to train with you. So I froze. I just didn't even know what to say, because what was going on in my mind was, could I afford it? Could I afford to hire Victor Korchnoi and pay him to work with me and be my trainer? He misunderstood my lack of answer. And he quickly blurted out, oh, but of course I pay all your expenses, your travel, and 500 Swiss francs a week. That snapped me awake. I realized he was offering to pay me to train with him. I was like, okay, I accept, no problem. So a couple of months later in March, I had traveled to Zurich, and he picks me up at the airport. And I'm just so excited. I mean, the travel was extensive. I have to go Seattle, Denver, New York, London, Zurich, something crazy. So I've been traveling 24 hours, and we're having a dinner, and we're talking about what our training schedule is going to be like. And we're all very excited. And suddenly at 11 o'clock at night, maybe my eyes are closing, Victor looks at me and he says, oh, you're tired. We should go to bed. I said, that would be great. So he lived in a 2-bedroom flat in Zurich, and we're both going into the guest room. I said, Victor, where are you going? He says, I'm sleeping there. You go sleep in the master bedroom. I said, come on, dude, no way. I'll sleep in the guest room. It's a perfectly wonderful guest room. You take the master bedroom. No. You have to take the master bedroom, Victor says to me. This goes on until he says, okay, I'll tell you what the story is. I have a bad back, and I have this orthopedic mattress that's really, really firm, and I like to sleep in the guest room. So I said, oh, so I'll do you a favor by taking the master bedroom. He goes, exactly. I go, okay. So we're saying our final goodnights, and he says, I hope you're not nervous, and closes the door. Hope you're not nervous. What the heck is that? 20 years old, strong as an ox. Now, instead of knocking on the door and say, what was that cryptic comment? Could you explain it to me? I thought, no, I will use my Sherlock-like Holmes brilliance, and I will find the answer myself. So over the course of the next few weeks, Victor and I worked incredibly closely, 12 hours of chess and walks and talks. And he was telling me about the Soviet Union and what his defection meant and what a blow this was to the Soviet chess authorities. And that furthermore, he was a very, very dangerous threat to the Soviet World Chess Championship title. And therefore, there was absolutely no question in Victor's mind. The Soviets were going to assassinate him. It was 100%. It would happen. And what Victor was trying to tell me is, if the assassin's bullet was going to be shot that night, he wasn't going to hit the guy in the guest room. He's going to hit the guy in the master bedroom. After 2 weeks, I became nervous.